Like, I really enjoyed watching Selfmade at Fnatic. He did a really good job for us. In the end, we sacrificed him for Bipo also so that we could get Adam. Well,
Hello everybody, this is FFC and today we are doing Jungle tier lists. I have my boy Isa and my boy NB here. And yeah, Jungle is stacked, I think. Let's see.
You
In 10th
think?
place, yeah, it is stacked.
Okay, I guess top 6 is fine,
Yep,
but
yep,
other
yep.
than that, it's dog.
So in 10th place we got Schlatan. So yeah, he's a rookie. He plays for Misfits. For Misfits, he used to play for Misfits Premier. He's 20 years old. He won LFL in summer, but got denied to win EU Masters in summer. He lost semifinals to Fnatic, Rising. So yeah, he's promising player, I would say. But right now, looking at the other players, I think 10th place is probably the best place where we could put him, even though he can go a bit up in the list. But yeah, what do you guys think about Zlatan?
yeah, we put him 10th because in the end of the day, it's the LEC. It's not the ERLs. Maybe he performed well in the ERLs, but it's about how he will perform in the LEC. It's just there are many junglers in the LEC right now who, in my opinion, either have the experience, like advantage, or are just mechanically gifted. And Zlatan, well, he can be very mechanically gifted. Let's see how he performs.
I've seen many games of Misfits Premier in the LFL, especially the ones against BDS, and I do think that he is a really good player. I do think that he's LEC worthy, mainly due to the lack of talent in ERLs in the jungle role. But yeah, I do think that he's good. I do think that he can be a great player in a few years. But now I do think that he's 10th. Um, Not just because he's a rookie, but because he doesn't help the team in any way, at least for me. And yeah, I just don't see him being a top tier or even middle tier LEC jungler. Yeah. For ninth, we have Syncroft, the jungler for BDS. He was with Carmine Corp. He got back-to-back AO Masters. He's I do think that he's not that good as people hype him up to be. He's 24 years old, which is not that young for a relatively new player into the league. He played for over 10 teams. It's like he looks like, I don't know, a whore. He just gets passed around. But like this guy, I do think that he's good, but he kind of was a victim from being on a good team, and so this guy must be good. But he's not that good, honestly. I do think that
Yeah,
he's better than Slatan, but not that good.
looking at the other players, I don't think we can put him any higher. Also, he had a great team with KC, so he kind of got a bit carried, let's say.
Yeah, yeah.
Some people might hate on us for that, but I honestly think that is true. Yes, he won 2 EU Masters in a row. Yes, he got the following, but his team in BDS is not that great. And let's not forget about he's not a rookie in LEC. He used to play in EULCS with Origin and got them relegated. So that
He
says
was
a lot.
he was the worst player in Origin, and he was the worst player in Carmine Corp. So yeah, he has potential for sure. He is. It might be interesting to watch him play, but he's not better than ninth.
Yeah, let's see. Because in my opinion, he got a bit carried by players like
So
Seiken,
it can, yeah, for sure.
Xmathi, and Targamas. It's hard to say how good Kinkov is and can be. It's just he got that safety with KC, just 3 titles because the team overall is really fucking good for ERLs. But now we are in the LEC, and well, let's see how he does against LEC teams. So at 8th place we have Zanzara, my Russian boy. Okay, zero bias, absolutely. It's just the champion pool of Zanzara is really good for teams. He can play Trundle, Sejuani when she's meta. Well,
Garner.
that's a bit of a problem as well, because he's just a support jungle one trick pony kinda.
Yeah.
He won't play carry champs and carry the team, but he will make your team win with picks like Trundle.
He has like a really good champion pool for at least like the team must love to play with him. This guy plays Trundle, Skarner, Sejuani, Udyr, Ekarim. Like this guy just loves to gank. Even Nunu, I remember one game.
Oh yeah.
He literally flashed over the Drake pit to steal the camps and have a perma gank, like a really quick gank into the bot lane. This guy just wants to help his team win. But at the same time, as you said, NB, it's kind of hard for him to play when the meta is not tanks and you have to carry. Shinza was really good for like over 1 year and a half, and I don't know if he even picked him once. If he did, he for sure didn't win. He's
Yeah,
just a tank.
he's a great supportive player, even though he struggles a bit on carry meta. But I think 8th place, I mean, is great for him. And also looking at the list above him, I think he fits perfectly. Also, I want to add that he's a great teammate to have. I think from what we have seen from Strive's content, he's like a good guy to have around, like funny guy, enjoyable guy. So yeah, I think it's okay to say he's 8th best in EU. At 7th, maybe controversial, but we have Gilius. He is a 24 years old. He used to be last split substitute for Schalke. He plays quite a lot of champions. He has quite a lot of experience. He's good on Lee, on Nida, on Elise. He's also kinda like Synchrof, but even worse. He changed teams over 25 times, I think, in his career. This is a bit insane. Maybe my info is wrong, but like over 20 times for sure. So yeah, he has the experience. He has the champions. So I think that's fitting place 7th for him. What do you guys think?
At least in my opinion, I do think that Gilius can be like the hit or miss type of player, because this guy subbed in for Schalke and made them go to like have the miracle run. Like I do think that it's the best miracle run ever in esports history. It was just insane, and this guy is just that good. He can carry games alone, but he can also make the games super bad for the team if he goes for a risky play. Like
Yeah, he likes to flip the game a lot.
Yeah.
Sometimes, well, a lot. Gilius is the type of player he can get your team to playoffs, but other than that, you won't go really far with Gilius, in my opinion. But he's still, in my opinion, a pretty okay jungler, like middle of the pack. Definitely deserves to be there.
I think he does the job for SK. Like SK need a jungler that's veteran, since they have like a young ADC and mid. They just want a stable jungler that knows how to gank and knows how to read the game, and that's fine for me.
Yeah.
And coming for number 6, many people will get upset about this. Even I get upset about this, and probably my colleagues here, Gesh and NB. We have Malrank. Not that he's bad, guys. I do think that this guy can be the fucking best jungler in EU, but we just know so little about him. Yes, he had amazing games in Damwon while he was there. He played 2 weeks, 14 days with them, and he destroyed the HLE. He lost the series against I don't even know what it was against Freddy's Brian, but this guy is. I do think that he's really good, but we have so little info about him. But he has good champion pool. He loves to carry games, so I do think that in Rogue he's going to play carry-oriented champions and just try to snowball the game.
For
Yeah,
me-
he's Korean, so I think that says enough that he's Korean. So and he played for DK. He had Kenyan as their main jungler. So obviously, if he had to compete in there, he had to compete with Kenyan. So this
Exactly.
means a lot. And yeah, he can be great. I think 6 is honest place for him. Fair. So yeah, what do you think, NB?
Yeah, I want to say like he subbed in for Damwon for a few weeks. He probably played really well, but also we have to bear in mind that he was playing for Damwon. Like Damwon
Yeah,
have really
exactly.
fucking good players, so he had really good players around him, and well, that makes it a lot easier to perform, you know. But
At the same
at the same time, he can really be good.
And as the guy just said, he was substitute to the best jungler in the world. Like, what can you do if you have the best jungler as your starting jungler? You can't do much. So yeah, we do think that Malrang will be probably top 3 next split, but as of now, we can put him higher.
This is for spring split. Maybe in the
Exactly.
beginning he will struggle because of language diff.
Language, yeah. But let's see how it goes.
Yep. So at 5th place we put Marcon. in my opinion, Markun did really well for Excel in summer split. He can actually solo carry your team to playoffs. Well, didn't happen yet with Excel, but it's very possible that he does it. Markun is the type of carry jungler. He can he will invade the enemy jungle and he will get your mid lane or bot lane ahead. He's all around a really solid jungler in my opinion.
In my opinion, Marconi is just too good. He went from BTXL, he was in the academy. For those who didn't know, he was in the academy, and this guy was for sure better than Dan. Was the starting jungler in XL, and everyone and their moms were like, "Why isn't this guy subbing in?" Same with Advienne in the support position. The moment these guys go to LEC, they are immediately like from 10th or 9th to 7th in like 4 games.
Yep.
He's
But-
just I do think that he is a different maker.
Markun is a great talent. So he's, as we said, he's a difference maker, and right now he's not even a rookie anymore. So he has a bit of experience behind him. Let's see if he can bring Excel to playoffs. It can be hard, but with good enough games, he can do it. Why not? So yeah, this was the easy part of the list, I would say. Now it gets way harder. So in fourth place we have none other but Selfmade himself, the Fnatic legend as well. Not a really legend, but yeah, he was great for us. He was good for Vitality. He's still young. He's 22. He can play Elise, Evelyn, Nida, etc. Yes, in summer they lost in the first round of playoffs against Fnatic. They went sixth.
But
Yeah,
Fnatic
overall.
went to the finals, so
Yeah, and he didn't have the best team around him. He had a leader who is like a bit of one trick pony, let's say. Their top lane was a mess. They changed top laners every second, basically. I don't even remember who was his AD carry. Like they changed Scum for Crownshot. Yeah,
yeah,
he was
he
alright.
was fine. He was fine.
Yeah, and Labrov, but like Selfmade, it was Selfmade's team, and now he has a great team around him. But I still think, as of right now, fourth place for him fits him.
Yeah.
That's-
Selfmade is the carry type of jungler. I do think that it can be problematic in the situation he's in the environment he's in. But let's see how it goes. But yeah, Selfmade is a really good player. He was at Fnatic. He was at SK. That's why Fnatic recruited him. He has a shit ton of talent. He's still really young. He loves to go for edgy and exciting plays, which can make the game like go uneven at some point. But I do love him. I love his Gragas. I love his Evelyn. I love. He also played like Volibear super well. He played with Zhonya's first item, like just insane.
Rek'Sai Infinite Edge.
Yeah, true.
So guys, like I really enjoyed watching Selfmade at Fnatic. He did a really good job for us. In the end, we sacrificed him for Bipo also so that we could get Adam. Well, yeah, a few questionable plays here and there, but overall, I think Selfmade is a really good player. Right now, there's a lot of competition in EO when it comes to junglers. It's just we had to put him forth because we just think there are better junglers than him right now.
And talking about better junglers in third place, I have once again the absolute pleasure to say that Razork is the third best jungler in the league. He can be first, don't get me wrong. This guy is what I call a meta slave, and it's the shit I love most in my solo queue games. Because who doesn't love a guy that knows how to play meta? This guy played Udyr Academy when it was meta in spring. This guy played Shinzawa a shit ton of times. This in Viego, Volibear, Trundle, Humble, like everything you need him to pick, he picks it. This guy is just too good. He's super young, new team. He made Misfits really good, and now it's the time to help Fnatic carry the legacy and be champions again.
Yeah, him and Hirit were carrying Misfits every fucking game. So he's a great player. He can bring if needed his speciality like Echo jungle and stuff. But like he still is, as you said, meta slave. He can play basically everything, and now he has a literally great team around him. So this is probably gonna bring him up to his heights, most likely of his career. So let's see how he develops. Can he reach first place? But as of right now, I think third is good place to have him. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a solid place. Well, Razork, I'm really looking forward about seeing his echo. Maybe he will pick it for Fnatic. I'm actually looking forward to it. Yeah, as Issa said, he carried Misfits with Hear It, and now he has really fucking good teammates in Fnatic, and with those teammates, he can actually achieve top 1 spot. For now, we put him third. Let's see how he does with Fnatic. So, second place might be actually very surprising, very controversial, very questionable as well. We put Jankos at second. It's still Jankos in the end of the day. Yeah, he's becoming old, but this guy won so many titles with G2. He had a hard year last year with Reckless in the bot lane. It's just things didn't click with them. But he's still the type of guy. He can carry your team. He can play supportive junglers just so that the team gets ahead. Like, he can play every style that the team wants him to play. He's not quite the best. He can even be fourth place right now. Like, it's really hard to say, but we put him second because of his past like achievements and performances. He's the type of player that can definitely win you the LEC title.
Yeah, Jankos, we have him second mainly due to like he didn't really have a fault last year as well. Same with Wonder. Jankos was the most like prejudiced. I think that's how you say it. Like, he was the guy that got it the worst from drafts. This guy was forced to play Diana into Trundle. This guy was forced to play Lee Sin into Trundle. This guy was forced to play like so many bad matchups for him. It was super bad, but he has like the godlike pathing. He knows every time. If you look like in pro games, he's pinging the minimap where the jungler is, and he's always spot on. It makes me so angry that he always knows where Fnatic jungler is. But yeah, this guy is just too good. EU GOAT in jungler. There is no way you can dislike him, even though he's in G2. This guy is just too awesome. But yeah.
Yeah. Also, Jankos is the player with the most games in EULCS history and LEC, of course. He played for more than 6 years by now. He played for various teams. He was always good, many titles and etc. And like for this many of games, this many of years, and you still being number 2 jungler, this means something, you know.
Yeah.
He's great. He's great. I have to sadly agree on this. But what wasn't easy was picking the first one, and the first one in our list is Elyoya. He is 2 times in a row champions with Mad Lions. He's very young. He's 21 years old. He can play champs like Kiana, Kha'Zix, Lee Sin, etc. Yes, he lost to DK. Of course, to DK. You know, of course you're gonna lose if you are not EDG. So yeah, but still he had a great team even though behind him, so it wasn't that hard, but still he was amazing for them alongside Kaiser and Humanoid. So what do you guys think about Elyoya being the best jungler in you?
I mean, he made the team really well, really good. He was one of the major pieces. I do think that he was a major piece to making Mad Lions a really good team. Don't forget that this guy picks Ivern and carried. This guy picks Kane and carried. Like the first Kane in EU, like this guy is too good. I remember the days he was playing in Movistar Riders alongside Chico, and this guy was just perma invading with Graves, and no, like the other jungler didn't know how to do shit because this guy is just perma on your eyes. Like, you cannot breathe as a jungler. This guy is just too smart about the game, and I love him.
Together with Kaiser, Elyoya is very dangerous in my opinion. Like, these two together, roaming to mid lane or invading the jungle, are very dangerous. Their vision control is on point, and Elyoya, he surprised me. He came to the LEC as for me, kind of no-namer. He came from Movistar Riders,
Yeah.
and he completely started popping off. Well, it was Udyr meta, I remember, in spring, and his Udyr was actually really scary. Best Udyr in EU, and this guy deservedly won 2 LEC titles last year. Let's see, this year is gonna be harder, but
I don't know if I'm speaking facts, but I think that Elyoya was the first rookie to win back to back, right?
Yeah, and Armut. So yeah. Bronze and
Armut wasn't really a rookie, but yeah, this guy is just too good. Yeah, I think he can potentially be the best European jungler ever, alongside Jankos if he really performs like the
Yeah.
next couple of years.
To
This was
com-
fake stats because Huni and Reinover did it, but yeah.
I just want to say that. Yeah,
Oh,
you
okay.
you got it.
Oh, okay, nice. Okay, guys. So this is our list. As we said in the beginning of the video, genre was stacked. I kind of agree, but like only top 6, even top 7, because in ERLs there aren't many talents in jungler, and our like bottom 3, Zanzara, Syncroft, and Schlatan aren't that good either. But yeah, jungler is a kind of a good role in LEC, and that's how it goes, I guess.
Yeah, guys, so that was the jungle tier list from FFC. The biggest brains of FFC decided on this jungle tier list, and I hope you agree with us. If you don't agree, then write in the comments where you don't agree and where we might have fucked up. So yeah, thanks for watching, and see you in the next video where we're gonna
Don't
rank the mid laners.
yeah. See you guys.
Yep,
See
make
ya.
sure you subscribe and
See.
Man,
Okay.
Messi fans are going to hate us.